Chapter 7, Investigator Safety, Section 17.1, Introduction. Very many nature of your employment, you are frequently exposed to environmental safety is paramount. You are working with hazardous materials that have been found, and presently some of them inherit risk of safety and personnel and or environmental. Further, that you are represented the agency responsible for safety hazard materials transportation. It is incompetent that you are a good example for those that you observe your actions. No single chapter in any material could possibly address all of the safety issues that an investigator should know in the hazardous material field. Volumes of safety material have been written that you will continue to train, learn about the safety, and as long as you are active in the field, there are chapters in Endeavor that will provide some basic rules and get you to think about subject. The Office of Material Enforcement has not had hazmat-related injuries to any staff in a long history of the program. Exercise caution and fully so basic safety rules. Enjoy a healthy, rewarding career. Section 17.2, Basic Safety Practice. The safety practice will follow a mandatory may not be waived without any permission of the Director of OHME. At the time of OHME personnel knowing that open hazardous material packaging is at the point where hazardous materials are exposed, OHME personnel may obtain open combination of packaging to review the inner packaging. However, the inner packaging may not be breached for any reason without permission of Director OHME. The practicable will be done with it only when they have ability to restore the package to its original condition, i.e. close the ordered package in a manner consistent with the manufacturer instruction. If obsolete necessary that you conform the condition of hazardous material as in, you may request the owner to open the package, and for you the proper facilities are available. If the owner does not feel like package can be opened, you're not to force the issue. At the time of the OHM, the personnel to open any level packaging containing explosive radioactive materials, poison, and inhalation and infection. At no time, OHM personnel to open any level of packaging containing explosive radioactive material, poison, inhalation, or infectious substances. When opening vans, tray containers, boxes, trailers, and other transported vehicles containing hazardous fares, secure as a door safety strap prior to the opening. Secure load not shaped against the door, preventing the slippage if loaded. Shifting has occurred after the doors have been opened and secured with several minutes for exchange to the change of the vehicle. Some hazardous materials give off vapors that permeate the package you may have overcome if you enter the freight container vehicle immediately after opening. Van, freight container, box, trailer, other enclosed transportation vehicles requiring entry into the container always conducted as a two-investigator team, with the investigator always positioned for doorway. Never enter any unit alone. Never allow yourself to be shut inside the unit. Even to determine the leak-proofness is of steel. When each existing of van, freight container, box, train, trailer, and enclosed transportation vehicle is leaving a freight dock area, allow climbing down upstairs and later laddering runs and ladders, and never jump down from the unit of the dock. Never handle the leaking package of the hazmat without benefit of protective gear and guidance from someone who is technically qualified. No person is to conduct explosive radioactive material inspections without having received appropriate training prior to permission from the Special Investigation Program Manager. No person is to conduct explosive manufacturing inspection without having received appropriate training from the Explosive Program Manager prior to permission from the Special Investigation Program Manager and the Chief Special Investigation. No person to conduct radioactive material inspection without approval from the dosimetry monitoring device. The safety practices listed below provide guidances OHM are given to the practices considered whether they are working a hazardous material in the environment. Precaution with climbing on the top of the cargo bed or cargo tanks and tanker cars. Portable tank surfaces may be slippery from water and ice and snow. Do not proceed if you know the surface is not safe. Wear leather work gloves when handling freight. Observe safety practices. Employ NA with you are visiting. If they are hard hats, you are provided that only provide only to you. If you have lab coats, they can often provide that to you. They know they know their environment. They lift beyond knees and keep up your back relatively straight. Do not bend over and waist lift. You can quickly injure your back or improper lifting. Ask for assistance when moving freight around. The company experienced, equipped, and if the company is experienced and equipped for the job. Do not jump from loading dock. Use the stairs, ramps down ground level. Always wear eye protection in manufacturing environments. Eye protection is necessary in manufacturing and shipping facilities. Be aware of vehicle operating in the area. Ports and warehouse having heavy vehicle traffic activity. There are about some practices you must be aware of the course of daily activities. Always be wary of your surroundings and good judgment. When you're not sure, check your supervisor. Section 17.3 Mandatory Safety Equipment. A minimum OHME investigator will be the following safety equipment with them during the field activities. ANSI approved safety glasses. If you wear prescription glasses, PHSMA will reimburse you for one pair each time your prescription changes after the glasses become unserviceable due to fair weather and tear. Earplugs in 2 sets. Remember to clean frequently use dispensable earplugs. Leather work gloves in 1 pair. Those should be heavy leather to protect hands from during freight handling. Puncture resistant mechanical gloves. Steel-toed shoes and ANSI. You are working with environmental. Wear the proper footing protection of PHMSA. Reimbursement for the 1 pair each time the shoes and boots become unserviceable due to fair wear and tear. PHSMA provides reimbursement for you to boot above equipment check for the supervisor performing check, purchasing equipment for procedures obtaining the equipment. Additional safety equipment or sub activities will become involved in warranty. Additional safety power activities, mass flows, and border crossing operations also have additional requirements of safety equipment. Some equipment that may be required is as follows: rubber gloves, reflective vests, polyurethane shoes, covers, work boots, coverall, lab coats, plastic face shields, hard hats, flashlights. The light is ended and listen. Check the supervisor before engaging in the special activities. Your supervisor will assist you in obtaining the right equipment. Section 17.5 Accident and Injury Report. You are in to report even in the smallest injury, cuts, scrapes, and to your supervisor immediately. And chemical, environmental, small cuts can be infected. Reporting injury will preserve your right to work compensation, other employees' benefits that you may be entitled to receive. Section 17.6 The Personal Safety. By the very nature of the business, enforcement people are not allowed not always happy to see. Especially it's true that they know that they are conducting business in accordance with the hazardous material regulations, and if they previously cited violations of the HMR, they are being said that they must behave professionally. However, they are some who have believed emotionally. If you encounter a situation where someone becomes overly aggressive, threatens you with violence, and get out, go to the safety place and contact your supervisor. The supervisor will consult with the director of OHME to determine how it proceeds. If you are struck or molested in any way, contact the local law enforcement and supervisor immediately. Supervise the Royal Direct OHME Office of Chief Counsel. Always maintain vigilancy regarding surroundings. Environmental inspected individuals bearing towards investigators, individual professions, gender, or race. Be aware that when what is going around and what you see can react appropriately. Never attempt to remain engaged in an overly aggressive individual. 17.7 Vehicle Safety. Of course, if your duties you have occasional to operate their own vehicles, GOVs, or rental vehicles. A rental vehicle is rented on behalf of the government, for which government reimbursement of government vehicle. You must always operate the vehicles in a manner in which is safe in compliance with local laws according to some rules. Remember the DLV or the rental car as follows. Always wear your seatbelt. The Department of Transportation mandates serious penalties for employees who fail to wear seatbelts. After all, you are a DOT representative, must see the example. The government self-insures that you are not permitted to allow non-government personnel to ride in or drive on GOV or rental, except for the most exigent circumstances, unless you have received clearance from Director OHM8. You are not operated GOV rental car when you have consumed alcohol under the influence of drug, legal or illegal prescription, or over-the-counter, have advisory warnings when you should or not operate a vehicle while taking the medication. If the drugs cause impairment, you are advised your supervisor when you are taking medication and precludes driving. You must be aware of the road conditions, driving and the limits of rotation. Rain, snow, pollen, leaves, high winds affected to your car. Your vehicle will be on half of the road. You shall be conducted around the inspection of your vehicle each day of the operation. Give special attention to the lights, directional signals, tires, brakes, wipers, steering, and any other safety features. You must obey in local laws according to the operators as you are responsible for violations. Further, you can personally reliability for your accidents as a result of violations that you committed. You must have driver's license to do your job. If you lose your license, you may be able to perform your duties and could be discharged. Cell phone and BlackBerry usage while you are operating motor vehicle is highly discouraged. Should only be done until the operator can reach his point of safety off the roadway. Some city, state own all hands-free operation of cell phone while driving. Additional text messaging while driving is forbidden as is often office policy. Safety is on a full-time job. Your job. Be aware and be safe. Refer to all safety and concerns the supervisor, and that does it.